Imagine living in a country where money vanishes faster than you can ever earn it. You wake up to new prices. Bread was 10 yesterday, 20 today, and 40 tomorrow. And no one knows when it stops. You work hard, but every day you only get poorer. This isn't a ghost story. It was a reality for a nation. Everyone thought it was the end. But something strange happened. What should have destroyed the economy made it the strongest. I will tell you this story simply, as if you're 5. Listen closely to what happened. Imagine the economy is a big piggy bank. People put money inside by working hard. Then they take it out to buy food, houses, or some nice new clothes. But what if someone starts printing new bills without stopping? The piggy bank overflows. These papers are worthless. The government said, no problem, let's just print more money. At first, it looked like magic. Wages grew, people spent more, everyone was happy. But it was a trap. Because the more papers there are, the less they are actually worth. Suddenly, everything broke. Prices rose every day, and then every single hour. People rushed to shops after getting paid, because tomorrow their money would be worthless. Pensioners lost everything. Businesses closed down. People's trust vanished before their eyes. Then comes the first turn. Instead of printing more, the country does something terrifying. It stops everything abruptly. Imagine riding a bike fast and suddenly hitting the brakes. You might fall, but if you don't stop now, you will definitely crash hard. They hit the brakes. The government finally stopped overspending. Money became scarce. Suddenly, it got worse. People lost jobs and big companies went bankrupt all at once. Prices stopped rising, but life wasn't easier. It felt like a terrible mistake. But instead of turning the press back on, they took another strange step forward. They chose to trust rules. Not people, not politicians, but strict, hard rules. Imagine a game where no one can change the rules. That's what they did. They built an independent body to control money. Its task was very simple. Do not let anyone print money for no reason, not even the government itself. It sounds boring, but it changed everything, because people finally started to trust again. Trust is like glue for the economy. Without it, everything fails. With it, it works. Businesses reopened. People began to save money instead of spending it in a panic. Now, the third turn. The country opens to the world. It seemed totally illogical. Imagine sitting in a room doing everything alone. Then you open the door to others. The country began to trade, selling its best and buying what others did better. The economy began to revive. Slowly but surely, it felt like the worst was over. But the story isn't over. The fourth turn was the most dangerous, a global crisis. Everything shook again. Other nations panicked, saved banks, and printed money once more. But this country didn't panic. It simply stuck to its ironclad rules. It was painful. The economy slowed, people worried, but the trust remained solid. And that saved everything. Investors knew, here, the rules would never change. They began to invest money, gradually, cautiously, but very confidently. And here is the final turn. Once a ruined economy, it became an example for the world. They studied it, copied it, and respected it. It became a place where people want to live. It wasn't magic or secret technology. It was all about very simple things. Don't spend more than you have. Don't print money recklessly. Play by the rules. And most importantly, build trust. Simple things are hardest to do when you're afraid. Here's the lesson. To save everything, you must take a step that hurts now. To make it better later, you must stop, even when you really want to run. You must trust the rules, even when you want to control everything yourself. Because true strength isn't fast decisions, it's right decisions, however difficult. Even if it feels like all is lost, that is exactly when greatness begins. Remember this, rules and trust create the future we all dream of. This story proves there's always a way out if you have the courage to be honest. Our prosperity begins with your choice today. Be wise. The end. But for someone, it's just the beginning of a new great story.